Good evening and welcome to the Parco di Monza, not the Nürburgring Nordschleife for 24 hours. There we go. Thanks, Josh. Welcome to Monza in Italy for the 13th round of the 2024 GPVWC Academy Championship. Unfortunately, my name is not Rodrigo Carvalho. He's just delayed, so I'm just filling in for him. My name is Edward Hunter. You may recognize me from other championships such as Formula Sprint 1. Occasionally I've been Super League commentator as well, and I've done Super Lights, a couple of FS2 rounds as well, and I've done a little series called FSR and VEC recently too. But anyway, enough about me. Joining me for this 13th round of the season in the commentary box is Mr. Kert Rohtjarv in the commentary box, and Joshua Dexter, who I just praised earlier on broadcast direction, controlling the cameras, making sure you see as much of the action as is humanly possible. So Kert, here we are, Monza, slipstreaming, fast corners, long straights. We're in for a bit of a doozy, aren't we?
I don't think that I am Mr. Rohtjarv.
Oh, sorry, right. I got confused about. I was trying to get into Kert mindset by getting the mistakes out of the way early. But anyway, sorry, Rodrigo.
Hello. It's a very. I like Monza. It's a very fun track, especially because when you make the setup for this track, you just think you want to reach at the stop speed, and probably everyone is trying to extract the best of this. Let's see, in the onboard, Michael Falkenhayn that is trying to make the best on the qualify. As I was talking, but the trick in Monza is this part, the true Lesmos, because you try to make a car that have a lot of top speed, but at the same time you still have some tricky corners that you need to have a very good control of the grip, of the aero balance of the car. Very, very challenging, especially in the race, because slipstream is everything in this type of race as well. So I'm very curious to see how it will be, and it's like Falkenhayn to give up of his first try.
Yeah, you saw at Ascari, he just dipped, and this is the new version of Monza as well, we saw a couple of weeks ago. Formula 1 visited, and it has the very, very smooth curbs compared to previous seasons then. So this has been done very, very quickly, but Michael Falkenhayn having to abandon that lap as we look at Domenico Scarpelli just going through the Alboreto Parabolica, the final corner on the circuit. You'll see in the runoff a little picture of the late great Italian driver in his 1985 Ferrari that he ran to runners-up spot in the championship. Domenico Scarpelli, the local Italian driver, now about to start his lap then, and just trying to get on song. I think Simon Kanda has just set the fastest lap, 140.3. Which is a whole 4/10 quicker than Alessio Campigotto, of course. A new driver, of course, I'm unfamiliar with. As we look at Alfie Denley. Alfie, of course, got some decent results, was 5th in the reverse grid at Spa, the Englishman. So he's definitely on a bit of a high in terms of his recent form. And Alfie Denley will be looking to try and get as close to the top 5 as he can. But realistically, getting in the top 15 will set him up very, very well for another good reverse grid result, of course. And if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Alfie Denley the one that was on the reverse grid pole in Spa last time out a couple of weeks ago? It was a while ago, so I would have to look that up. No, it was Kanani, wasn't it? It was Asuma Kanani. Denley was 6th on the grid and gained 1 place. So there we go. There's Martin Reitberg, another race winner here in Academy. And Reitberg, of course, just on his second flying lap now. His first good enough for 8th, but 1.1 seconds off the pace in that orange car then. So Rodrigo, it's always a little bit tricky because Monza's one of those ones where the field is so close together because a lot of the track is straight, so it's all about maximizing your exits. And like you say, that compromise between corner speed through the Lesmos and top speed down the straights. Simon Kanda lowers the bar even further, 140.3. Charlotte Menick gets within 0.051 of a second of Kanda's time now.
By the way, Scarpelli now makes the lap. Before, it looks like he cut to the track, that's why he did not have a validated lap. But now he makes his lap, so he's 14.2, the new best lap possible. Still early, still 9 minutes, we have a lot to see. probably maybe a high 39 or a 40.0. I think that will be the pole for this round. But very interesting lap also by Charlotte. I like how Charlotte improves in the Academy series and the other ones that I was doing out for the broadcast. So, by the way, Duzik with a 42.1, not the best, but still have a lot of time to improve. In the Lesmos, oh my goodness, talking about Lesmos, Jasner almost go to the wall, but controls well. A pity that the lap was basically wasted. As I talked before, we still have a lot of time. We see Victor Silva. He will be, I guess, P10 with this lap, maybe 7/10 on the sector 2. Probably between P10 P8, I guess. Can finish this lap. Let's see how it be. Now the last corner as well. Good the exit. I think he'll be a 40. P15 41.2.
And that's, of course, reverse grid pole. If he can finish there, that's a big advantage for Victor Silva then. As we now look at Errol Bug-Dacey. So Bug-Dacey towards the line, stays in 5th position, but does improve his time to 140.5 as Ugo Sorzio sets the second fastest time, just 68 thousandths ahead of Domenico Scarpelli then. So Michael Falkenhayn, with that pace we saw early on in the session, he's put it to good effect, and he's the first man, as you say, in the 139.7s. But Sorzio looking to be the closest challenger, but 4/10, that's a big gap. You've got to say Falkenhayn seems to have a big advantage here in the way he's set up the car, at least for qualifying. In the race, it could well be a slightly different story. As we look at Charlotte Menick, of course, fresh off of a couple of substitution drives for Hunterbird Simulation in FS2, lighting up that first sector, 19 thousandths faster than Falkenhayn. So Menick, she's been really impressive, very nearly won in the reverse grid race at Spa, was second in the first race as well. So her progress, as you say, it's been really encouraging to see. And Menick just seems to gain confidence, goes from strength to strength every time she gets in this Academy car. But having said that, she's 3.5 temps down in the second sector and takes a load of gravel for Ascari. So that lap is going to be abandoned.
Yeah, she lost a little bit Ascari, but I think he still can improve maybe a bit this lap, even with the mistake on the Ascari. But I talked before that I expected the pole positions to be 39 high or 14.0, and Falkenhayn basically doing way better than I expected at 39.7. But if he was a FS2 race right now, he wants to be almost on top 10 in the grid with this lap. To you see how incredible fast it is, because it's way too in front. I think his car will be fine for the race, because in Monza not have a big difference between the car for the race and quality, because of the focus is basically the same. So I don't think we have an issue on that.
Yeah, tyre wear tends to be a bit less of a factor in Academy and FS2 due to the shorter distances, effectively. And it's not like the FS1 reverse grid where the tyre choice becomes a much bigger factor between the softs and the hards. It's sort of like you say, there's only really one particular compound that they all use. As Alfie Denley actually sets the fastest first sector down in 16th on the timing screen, but there you go. So 33.4, that's almost a tenth quicker actually than Michael Falkenhayn. So that is very promising indeed for the young Englishman. Can he get into the top 10 here? That would be a big deal. Like we say, Alfie Denley on something of a high at the moment, looking to consolidate that form, but pushes a little bit too hard into Ascari, and even worse on the exit as well, because he was going completely offline. As Falkenhayn is looking to lower the bar, or raise the bar, I should say, even further. He goes a tenth quicker, 139.607. Absolutely stellar lap from the German driver.
Ooh, that's nasty. that's
That's going to lower the morale of everyone else, isn't it? 'Cause we
that's
can't possibly beat that.
that's that's insane how fast he is compared to the other people today. He's basically a top 10. Yeah, it's true. 0.6. I was expecting a 0.9 for today. Oh my goodness.
He crashed from Matthias Whitman there, just pushing
Yeah.
way too hard through. You saw he just dipped the wheel in the grass for the second part, the middle corner of Ascari, and then decided for the final corner to just absolutely go completely off track and into the wall there. But I wonder, why is Ascari such a difficult corner to get right? Is it because you arrive from such a high speed and then you sort of just have to thread the needle? Because even with the lower curbs, it really seems to be catching a lot of the field out, Rodrigo.
The problem with Ascari is, as I talked before, the same thing with Lesmos. You know, you try to have a car with a lot of top speed. So your car basically don't have that much grip. And Ascari basically is a fast corner that you're doing without braking too much. You need to be very quick in the entry of the Ascari to have a good mid exit and gain sometimes on that, and it's very difficult. It depends how you set your car, how you make your lines. Same thing with levels. That's why we see that people is near to Falcon High on Sector 1, but in Sector 2 starting to be 7/10s, 6/10s, because it's very, very... This corner strategies make the difference in this one, Ascari, the levels. That's why it's not easy work. Make a good setup or be quick and in a track like Monza. It looks like simple because the track is simple, but have some corners that needs to have their technique, especially how you make the lines or how your car is setting to have the balance that you need. So that's why I like Monza, because you can see the difference between a good driver and just average.
Yeah, easy to learn, difficult to master tends to be the motto for Monza and other similar tracks like it. But Hamish Eisner, we saw in the gravel at Lesmo 2 earlier, he's outqualified Matthew Maple currently by 1,000th of a second in the battle for 12th position. And that must be frustrating for Matthew because I think he would have, he knows that just 1,000th of a second makes a whole load of difference in terms of his starting position here. So Matthew Maple crosses the line and now goes up to 8th position. So that final sector really making a big difference. Only 3/10 off of Falcon Haynes' fastest lap at the moment, but very, very encouraging then for Matthew Maple and frustrating for Eisner, who thought he just had that 11th in the bag there.
See how Goto, I think that's the name, Goto, local driver, probably, because Italian. Great times on Sector 2. Maybe improvement, maybe top 5, who knows. It'd be very interesting if Alessio can finish in.
I got some bad news. Alessio is actually, I believe, from Thailand, not from Italy. You could be even thinking that.
Well, the name is very Italian.
It is. Maybe we'll have to ask him afterwards. Or, well, or I should say Kert and yourself will have to ask him. We got 2 Italians, which of course Domenico Scarpelli and Alessandro Iannone, both on the entry list. I'm not sure where Iannone is on the grid order, as Campigotto crossed the line in 10th position. There you go. So good effort from the Thai to round out the top 10 then with a 140.6. Iannone is, I think, not currently qualifying at the moment, so we might have to wait until race 2 to see him in action, if we do it all, of course. And there's Simon Kanda then in 6th position, 2 temps down, and that's not going to help his case whatsoever because the checkered flag is out and he's just hit the gravel then. So Kanda, for good measure, decides to completely loop it round at Lesmo 2. So just to give us a bit of a show there. But here's Samuel Slavev, still going in 13th position. He is on a personal best in the first sector, just under 2 tenths down on the fastest time here. But Hugo Checo Sopanen has got up to 8th as well, as Savlev has completely binned it at Lesmo 2. And as you were saying, so easy to do because the temptation is just to get on the throttle so early. Routes completely wide, as Jerome Berg also demonstrates that as well. But somehow gets it under control. But I think Berg's lap is going to be a bit compromised here. It's Alfie Denley. A late effort good enough to get him up to 12th, just 0.02 of a second behind Mark Matthias Whitman then. So Denley continuing his strong form. Charlotte Menick, by the way, has also gotten up to 3rd with her final effort, 140.1. So very, very impressive from the Dutch driver there. Into the wall goes Jerome Berg.
Oh my god. People like to crash with the scenarios, I see it.
Well, I mean, if you're going to give up in style. As we see Adam Guzik not giving up, down in 24th position. Needs a good lap here to potentially get the few places closer to the top 20. In fact, Camilo Smiglia and Caroline Harvick have set the exact same lap time just ahead of him to 0.03 of a second, 3 decimal places, I should say. But Guzik seems to have backed off completely in the final sector there, so he will be the last to cross the line by not crossing the line, I think, and going into the pits then. So there we go. That concludes qualifying for round 13 of the Academy Championship here in Grand Prix Virtual 2024. And it's Michael Falkenhayn who takes a dominant pole position, 4/10 ahead of Domenico Scarpelli, who, let's not forget, is a race winner. And in fact, is Charlotte Menick still out there saying a lap time? Oh, no, that's the time screen acting up. She can't go that fast, that quickly. So there we go. Michael Falkenhayn, confirmation then. He takes pole position here for the first race of the 2 encounters here at Monza. Yeah, just behind him is Domenico Scarpelli. I say just behind, 4/10 behind. So that's almost a big distance that Scarpelli is going to have to make up come the start. It will require a mistake from Falkenhayn, I think, for Scarpelli to take advantage here. Charlotte Menick, just a 10th behind Scarpelli in the end. Very impressive from her. And it's Ugo Sorzio in 4th with Errol Bugdacy. Impressive from him. We've not seen much of Bugdacy this season, I believe, getting into the top 5. Simon Kanda qualifies 6th ahead of Josh Flynn. It's a good effort from Flynn. We didn't talk too much about him. Juho Checo Sopanen gets up to 8th near the very end of the session, just 16,000ths of a second ahead of Matthew Maple. Then Alessio Campigotto rounds out the top 10 with Mark Matthias Whitman starting in 11th, just ahead of Alfie Denley by 0.02 of a second. Hamish Easner recovers from an early off to get up to 13th. The Scotsman doing a good job there. Samuel Savlev is 14th, 7,000ths behind Hamish Easner. Jiwoo Jun will start 15th. That's a reverse grid pole if he can finish there come the end of race 1. Adrian Senior will start 16th with Osama Kanani behind him. Then Martin Reitberg 18th, Carl McManus 19th, and Jerome Berg, the Dutchman, rounding out the top 20. Victor Silva will start 21st with Camille Smiglia in 22nd, setting the exact same time as Caroline Harvick, 141.323. That will be frustrating for Caroline, but she'll be looking for another reverse grid pole. I think she's taken about 3 so far this season. Adam Guzik will start 24th. Then it's Krzysztof Pisikolan in 25th. Olivia Demolians, 26th. Alviaz Luganix in 27th. Kaido Kuritz, who I presume is related to Kasper Kuritz, in 28th. Oh, his dad. Okay. Let's see if the son has given the father any tips here come race 1. Jakub Kozolowski will start 29th, and Nova McKenna rounds out the top 30 with 3 drivers behind him. They are, of course, Krzysztof Zizilski, Marco Fenev, and Mikhail Jablonski. 17 seconds off the pace, so Jablonski has got a lot of ground to make up. I think he only really got 1 lap in there, Jablonski, so let's hope he doesn't get blue flagged too quickly. Anyway, so we're qualifying concluded. The drivers head out for warm-up, and this would be an ideal time to go to a break. Hopefully on the other side, we will have Kert Rohtjarv replacing me and joining you, Rodrigo, for a very, very exciting first race, which sees Michael Falkenhayn start from pole position.
So we are back to the GPVWC Academy series today in Italy, in Monza, Autodromo Nazionale di Monza. For the race today, first of all, thank you Edward Hunter for helping us in the start of the broadcast. I am Rodrigo Carvalho, and now my Padawan, my assistant, my good friend, uh, also current Formula Sprint 2 driver and also race winner, and also a guy that likes to put ketchup in pizza, Kert Rohtjarv. Hello, Kert.
Hello, great to be here. And first of all, thanks to Edward Hunter who helped me out in this really moment with time. Yeah, I was rushing from watching a stand-up comedy, and I totally forgot that I need to commentate today. So, yeah, thanks a lot, Ed, and hope to commentate with you soon again. So, yeah. But yeah, it's great to be here. Monza is a really quick track, which has a really high average speeds and really much overtaking opportunities. So yeah, for sure we'll see really cool fights as we saw in Formula Sprint 2.
And talking about that, you did a very good race in FS2 and Monza. So probably you are the right guy to we ask. How difficult will be in the race, especially with the dirty air, in your opinion? And if you have to pick someone to win this race, who will be your pick?
Um, Overall, I would say Monza in third year, it could be really difficult in some places. Also, it could be really easy in some places. Monza has a lot of straights. Well, you can call them straights, but yeah, in like for example, in Les Mo's, just the dirty air affects so much that you can't really take the optimal racing line which you take in qualifying, for example. So yeah, dirty air definitely messes with you a lot. But yeah. Well, yeah, that's it.
And what about, as you know, you need to curse someone. So who will be the guy that can win the race, and you give you the curse that maybe make the guy not win the race today, Kurt?
I really do not want to curse anyone, but maybe Scarpelli could win it. It would be nice to win his home Grand Prix, of course. Yeah, so let's see. I don't want to curse anyone, so
So as you see, Scarpelli, if you don't win, it's because of Kurt Rotterdam. Anyway, we are near to the race. The drivers are already put the car into the grid for the starting of the formation lap. We have today 11 laps. Both races will be 11 laps in Monza. Um, we have some technical issues right now. We are waiting to we fix it. I'm hoping everyone is listening to us right now. As I talking before, yeah, if you guys can see on the broadcast, the issue is that our cameraman have his computer crashed, and we're trying to doing something for the moment that he's not there. So if you see this camera just showing this car is because of that, and we're trying to fix the problem for now.
so yeah, we need to use a race view for the grid.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, graphics don't work right now.
Yeah, the formation lap already started, so we will talking to you guys how will be the starting grid for today Italian Grand Prix. So Michael Falkenhayn, German driver with a pole position, with Domenico Scarpelli P2, Charlotte Manning and Ugo Sorzio make the P3 before from the row number 2. Aaron Bulbesi in top 5 with P5. So Shimon Kander P6, Josh Flynn P7. Juho Sopanen in P8, Alessio Picotto driving for Thailand in P9, and Mark Matthias Whitman finished the top 10. So now we can see the script. So as I talked before, the guy before, so got 27, Juho Czechoslovakia in P8, Campigo 29, Whitman in P10, Alfie Dillon in P11, and Hamish Ismail in P12. So Peter 13 is Samuel Slavev from Bulgaria, Ji Woon P14, very nice from the Korean driver, Adrian Senior in P15, and Osama in P16. Martin Rydberg in P17, Mikhail Akmanus P18, Jerome Berg and Victor Silva finished the top 20. Camille Smieja in P21, Harvey Harvey P22, Adam Guzik and Christoph Jeskolen finished the P23 24. In P25 will be Olivier Demolins, Ivars Luganieks in P26, Kaido Kuritz P27 and Jakub Kozlowski P28. And the last place is Novan Makina, Krzysztof Sezlinski, Marko Fenev and Michał Jablonski. These will be the 32 cars for the day in the race. As we can see in the camera showing Mikhail Falkenhayn. Oh, something happened and Falkenhayn.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what happened? Falkenhayn is back to the pits.
Jablonski is not on the grid, yes, but Falkenhayn is, so don't get really confused. But yeah, oh, and P32 is gone now, so we have 31 cars on the grid now, so as someone doesn't know really the commission that means. So okay.
The red lights is going showing off, and it started, and what a bad start for Mikhail Falkenhayn, and that was very good for Charlotte Manning. That's already put the car in the front. So, oh my goodness, this turn one will be not the best. Let's see if they can respect well. Charlotte Manning in P1. Oh, 2 places. Oh my goodness, Juho Sopanen almost have a bad luck in that, but looks like it was a clean start after all. And what a start by Charlotte Manning. She was flying on the start, and now she is in P1 with Scarpelli in P2. And Mikhail Falkenhayn in P3. What a bad start by Falkenhayn, Kert. Oh my goodness, what happened? I think that was Falkenhayn and Scarpelli. We need to see the replay because something happened. And what a big crash happened before the last miss. Oh my goodness.
It seemed like 2 cars were becoming one, so one of the drivers, maybe Scarpelli, was having some network issues, or the server overall is having some issues right now, as we see the replay now.
Yeah, you talking about something. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
so something like that. And not the best of the luck. And let's see again the replay.
Oh
yes, exactly. Yeah. Something happened with Scarpelli. It's a connection, and for the bad luck, Mikhail Falkenhayn was with that. So basically, that gives the room more easier for Charlotte Manning. So we can see today a different winner today, so looks like the curse it hits again. So anyway, Charlotte Manning in P1 at the moment with Shimon Kander in P2, Hugo Soares in P3, and all good Dicey in P4. So a lot of things changed because of some issues that you can see, and you can see a pedal for P10. Oh my goodness, Osama Nani is bad in the position with Alessio Campigoto, and it's like Campigoto was a bit dirty in the fight for the place. And also we have a bad also for the
3 wide.
Oh my goodness, 3 wide. Oh no, don't do that.
Oh, okay.
That was
really clean.
Oh, and now at the Lasmos, so we still not finished this battle. Let's side by side, tackle Sopanen. Let's see. In the end, everything was fine. Very aggressive. Sopanen which is Samuel Slavev that also climbed a lot of places already in P8, very nice from the Bulgarian driver that is still hungry, trying to find his space, and we can see a penalty for Kyle McManus. Oh, so it's like McManus will need to pay a penalty. I don't know why. Maybe hard. I think he's speed on the pit. So
yeah, most of
not
the drivers went to the pits after lap 1 because it seems like most of the cars in the back of the field had some damage from that huge moment.
And talk about it quick. Charlotte Manic already showing his pace with the fastest lap of the race. She's driving fast. She having the luck on the start with a very good start. And talk about also good start. Samu Slovak. Slovak!
And he loses his front wing, and that's not good. And
another car, a green one. That's Pieszkola also is spun. Maybe spun with a freight that's a car spun out its front maybe. And we can see also a battle for the podium with the German driver Rodrigo against Rudo Surgeon. Rodrigo makes a big mistake and now will have the pressure of flame in his back. As we can see now during the both Lasmus. Oh, someone picks very lot of dust in the Lasmus. I think Shimon Thunder, because we can see that the gap is not that huge. We can see the onboard with Josh Flick, top P5 in the moment. So now they're doing a scurry and you can see that how it's difficult. The dirt area is so high in this part, but after that, with the straight line, it's just good things because now you can pick the slipstream, you can drive way faster than the guy in front of you, and you can use that as advantage to overtake the next one.
As just our leaderboards showed us that Amish Isna was somewhere in top 20, as now unfortunately she has retired from race 1, unfortunately.
Yes, and also Michael Hockenheim didn't have to go with that incident, so what a change of moments for Hockenheim. Dominating the quality of the race, not having the best of the luck, thanks to an actual issue that had Domenico Scarpelli, and also a bad start of Hockenheim. And by the way, a battle for the P6, Matthias Wittmann against Rohtjarv Sopanen. And oh my god, so look how Sopanen is aggressive. And we'll have now the best line because he's inside in the first leg, but almost they touch. Very aggressive the defense by Matthias Wittmann, and due to that, cannot make the move, and someone spun behind. Yeah, who was that? I think it was Lucy.
It's Victor Silva.
Yeah, Victor Silva, the Portuguese driver. And by the way, a penalty for Zlatan, probably speed on the pits. So everyone today wants to speed a little bit on the pits. Unfortunately, that gives a penalty, so don't speed too much on the pits, especially on the entry. You can see Osama and now Victor Silva. So let's see what happened with Victor Silva. That was a bad mistake, basically. Too much outside curve.
That's unfortunate.
Oh.
Great, he didn't knock off.
And almost hit someone that also doing the best line.
As we have a sector 2 yellow flag for a free.
By the way, a battle for the P1. So Shimon Kender started to fly and beat Charlotte Manic, and now you can see a battle for the win between Charlotte Manic and Shimon Kender. Oh my goodness. And look how Shimon Kender is fluid in the back of Charlotte Manic, and maybe can be the move that will show who will be the winner in the race 1. Shimon Kender in the outside for the first leg. Let's see. Charlotte Manic breaks very late. Shimon Kender is still with a good line, but cannot make the move right now because of now the Lasmus will be difficult. Shimon Kender basically showing his signs to Charlotte Manic that I am here. It's better you defend well because I will try my move. And Charlotte Manic make a very big mistake. Shimon Kender now leads the race. So the new leader is Shimon Kender after very not the best line for Charlotte Manic in the second last one.
We can make a really good pun now that because they are same colored cars that Charlotte Simon is faster than you, so it's team orders here from Menoklant, I think.
Yeah, but I don't think Charlotte likes team orders because she's still in the tail of Shimokander and probably can make a move in the next one if the last corner will be not that bad. Still have the slipstream, so maybe we can still see a battle for the P1. So let's see if Charlotte Manic can have what it takes to make the move in the first corner. I don't think so. I think it will have a bit too far. So Shimokander still P1. So what a move by Shimokander now. Oh my goodness, talking about Shimokander. We're still a little bit in the X of the corner. And now that gives room to Charlotte Manic again. And we can see that the drivers that also are near, that is Hugo Souza, the red car, behind both. But Charlotte Manic, I don't think Charlotte Manic can make the move right now. It's still too far. She's still too far to make a move, but she's still in the tail of Shimokander.
Yeah, really tight battles. Yeah, but as we saw earlier just now, that Simon started from P6, so right now he's leading the race, which is a really nice accomplishment, I would say. But now, as Simon takes a bit of gravel from outside the curb in race mode 2 exit, and that gives a chance to Charlotte Manic again to catch up, because the slipstream effect here in Monza is just so powerful. But yeah, not with Academy and FS2, I would say. Oh, someone's without the front wing.
Yes, looks like without the front wing at the back marker, but back again to the battle for the P1, and we can see also a battle for the P6 again between two drivers again, Matthias Wittmann against Juho Sopanen, and we can see that Sopanen do not give up. He is still trying to find a space to make a move. Also, by the way, 5 laps to go. We still are near to the end of this race number 1, and Juho Sopanen tried to pick the slipstream. Looks like Matthias Wittmann tried to weave in the slipstream to avoid the move. But Juho Sopanen very aggressive. Try to make now the move in the inside, and let's see if he can take it or not. He's still
really aggressive.
Oh my goodness, again cannot make it. But let's be honest, Kert, Matthias Wittmann is a bit dirty in this defense, because all the time he hit in the car of Juho Sopanen.
Maybe Sopanen also is a bit too close to his side pod, but here goes Sopanen again into the Del Rocha. Oh, they make contact, and Sopanen is around.
Oh my goodness, not the best rejoin, but I think Matthias Wittmann was too aggressive on the defense, because
well, we can't really say anything because we need to look at the replay on Sopanen's onboard, then we can say what we think.
Yeah, but it looks like, because and both was have a very fearsome battle in laps before, so
Skanders and Mennings gap is 8,000ths of a second.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that happened. And by the way, Charlotte Manic will be back to P1. So it looks like Shimokander cannot defend for too many laps, and let's see again the move. And
I would say Wittmann gave him space, but yeah, Sopanen had some understeer, I would say.
Yeah, you see that oversteer. By the way, again the battle for the P1. Charlotte Manic was overtaking Shimokander when we are talking about the move. And oh my goodness, Shimokander had a oversteer in the mid-X of his car, so probably I think his aero balance is that happened. Look how Shimokander can pick the slipstream to try now the move in the outside. But Charlotte Manic breaks very late to avoid that, and still in P1. So the Dutch driver Charlotte Manic, she's still in P1. And Shimokander is still in P2, and oh my goodness.
Really close, really close.
Oh my goodness, Shimokander, you are trying to kill us with that little drift. But it's still in the tail of Charlotte Manic, it's still in the tail. Oh. Ooh, yes, Curry.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
Curry.
You don't.
No, you don't want that. Oh, oh my goodness. It's, look how close Volcar it is. That is amazing. And now Shimon Kunder can have the best line. And look that. Is Hugo Sorzo also behind. Also trying to use that as advantage. So basically it's a three cars batting for the P1 right now. And oh my
There's Kunder and Hugo's gone. Hugo's around.
Oh my goodness, Hugo Sorzo don't have the best luck on that pad, as you can see, and still Shimon Kunder is still Charlotte Panic, and probably now Shimon Kunder will make the move because it's very difficult to defend. Charlotte tries to block the inside line, but Shimon Kunder still have the outside for the first leg, so now became the inside for Kunder.
Contact.
Oh my goodness, they still side by side. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. He's left in number 9, so we are almost to the end of this race. And still Charlotte in P1, still Kunder in P2, still side by side. Let's see if the next corner Kunder can make the move or not. Charlotte usually breaks very late in this one, and again she do that and still blocks the way. So still Shimon Kunder cannot make the move, but he's still he's still in the tail, he's still showing. Oh my god, oh! That's so close.
Oh, what's going on?
Oh, what happened with Shimon Kunder?
Kunder has no input.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, that's
what
so
happened with
unlucky.
Kunder?
What has happened?
I don't know what happened, but something happened that Kunder basically.
Kunder,
like,
I think Kunder's wheel turned off because he couldn't change gears and he couldn't steer.
Yes, yeah, that was very weird, and that gave a very bad luck to Kunder because he lost the front wing due to that in the first last one. Oh my goodness, that was so bad, so pity, because it was so cool, the battle for the P1 between Charlotte and Kunder, and now that happened. He's very sad because to see that happen. Still some laps to go. The gap between now Charlotte Manning and Book Basic that now is 1.5 seconds.
Now we can look.
Maybe something that can happen, especially the last lap was a 41.0 by Book Basic against a 42.4 by Charlotte. So if he still continue this gap, maybe we can see Book Basic batting the last laps against maybe in the last lap against Charlotte. I don't know. But besides that, did not happen for now. This is the battle for the P3. Sorzo that was in lap 4 was fighting for the win. Have a bad luck also, and now lost territory, and now needs to block his front against Josh Flint that is hungry for that podium.
Yeah. Now we.
Oh my goodness! Hugo Sorzo very aggressive in the last one. Oh my goodness! Look how aggressive is Hugo Sorzo in the old board. You can see by Flint. But Flint picks his slipstream still in a good way, and we can see Charlotte, and you can see also Bugudes. Bugudes is closing the gap, but still not. Is that not enough to set battle? So for now, the place for Charlotte is safe, as you can see, but not safe for Hugo Sorzo because he made a very mistake on Mascari, and now Josh Flynn has the way, and he's already in P3. But let's see if he can still be in P3 after the next corner, and also the straight line. Oh, maybe it'll be better for Hugo Sorzo because now he have the slipstream, and now we have the final lap of the race. So Charlotte Manic still in P1, Bugudes in P2, and now the battle for the podium, for the last place of the podium, will be Josh Flynn against Hugo Sorzo. Let's see, Flynn in the inside, Hugo in the outside. Let's see if Josh can make the move or not. No, Josh cannot make it. Sorzo breaks very late, but I still have one more moment for Josh Flynn. Let's see if Josh Flynn can make this move happen now because he's a very good line. Oh my goodness, pick the slipstream. Let's see if he have the guts to make a very aggressive move right now because it's the last lap of the race. Oh, both drivers break very late. Still side by side. Oh my goodness! Josh Flynn makes an incredible move! Because now in the last moves it will be impossible to Hugo Sorzo, and that's it! Josh Flynn in P3 right now, but it's still not ended because Hugo Soros still can have a chance because of the slipstream. And by the way, let's go back a little bit to Charlotte because Charlotte is 1.2 seconds against Bugday, so I think Charlotte has the win for the race one. So let's see a little bit before we get back to Charlotte. Hugo Soros against Josh Flynn. Let's see if, oh my goodness, look how aggressive is Hugo Soros in the Scary. He still picks the slipstream, but Josh Flynn makes a very good corner. Look, see the difference in the accident between both. Let's go back now to Charlotte Manick. She makes a very good starting. She had the luck. In the end, she fight brave against Kander, and she deserves the win. Charlotte Manick wins the first race of today. And the battle for the P3 between Sorzo and Flynn.
So close.
And Flynn did the P3. Oh, that was amazing.
Hats off for Josh Flynn. Won a battle in the few final laps. Wow.
And look, Camille Lieja, that starting from way back and now in P9, that was amazing. And by the way, the battle for the pole position in the race 2 is kind of Kurtz. Oh my goodness, kind of Kurtz against Lukanix. And kind of trying to block in the passage. Oh my goodness, that is amazing.
Oh no! No!
Oh no!
What a shame! What a shame!
Oh, not the best luck for Kaido. He was very near to the pole position and now will be in P19. Not the best for Kaido Kurtz, but he was very aggressive in the defense. Something won't happen. That happened, unfortunately. And you can see still a battle for finishing top 20. Ji-Woon tries to make the move against Senior. But let's see if Ji-Woon has what it takes. Pick the slipstream. Maybe we'll try the side by side. Let's see. Oh, Senior blocks the way. Oh, looks like Ji-Woon makes something happen because Senior lost maybe penalty, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, Senior had a penalty, I think. Yeah.
People needs to.
Oh, demolitions.
And he lost the.
Marco Fennebier.
So looks like Fennebier is celebrating for finishing P23. That's not bad.
Yeah.
What's matter is not the place to finish, is
Seems
the fun
like
you have in the race.
Seems he is playing on a keyboard.
Yes. But by the way,
He's having fun.
By the way, Kert, what a win by Charlotte Manick. He makes a very big start. She had the problem with Kander doing the race, but she was brave, defending well, and now she deserves this win.
Yeah.
So you can see Charlotte in P1. Arrow Bugdays in P2, Josh Flynn with a very incredible P3 in the end, Hugo Soros in P4, Mark Matthias Wittmann in P5, Osama Knan in P6, Juho Checo-Sopanen in P7, Alessio Campigotto in P8, Camille Schmieja in P9, and Caroline Harvey in P10. Nice, not bad for Caroline. So the top 20 is finished by Krzysztof Pieszkolen in P11, P12 is Adam Buzik, P13 is Victor Silva, P14 is Nova Makina, P15 is Ivar Luganiak, set to be the pole position for the race 2, Domenico Scarpelli in P16, P17 is Krzysztof Cieslinski, P18 is Szymon Kander, P19 Kaido Kuritz, and P20 is Ji-Woon. So the last cars that finished the race was Adam Senior in P21, Olivier Demoliens, and also P22, I guess.
Someone
P23
left.
is Jerome Berg, and P24 and P25 was Marco Van Heven and Jakub Kozlowski. And the guys that the drivers that have a DNF was Samu Slavev, Hamish Isenir, Kyle McManus, Mikael Falkenhayn, and Martin Rikberg. And also Alfie Denley. So that was all the 31 cars that make the race 1. And what a win by Charlotte, Kert. That was amazing.
Yeah, totally deserved win, I would say. But yeah, still, it's a real pity what happened to Szymon Kander because yeah, definitely there was some problems with the input because some unknown reason, you just don't do it on purpose. So yeah, it's a real pity that it happened. So yeah, would have liked to seen both these two on 1-2. So yeah, it's a pity.
Yeah, and by the way, that was the first win by Charlotte Mandy in Academy Series. Very deserved. But for now, we'll make a very quick break and we go back later for the start of the race. Oh, we are back for showing now to everyone the race 2 of GPVWC Academy Series in Autódromo Nazionale di Monza in Italia, in Italy. I am Rodrigo Carvalho, and alongside me is my Padawan that likes to break spaghetti, Kert Rohtjarv. So hello, Kert. And by the
Hello.
way, Kert, you have information about what happened with Shimon Kander. So tell to us.
Yeah, if you remember Domenico's incident in Silverstone, then basically, unfortunately, Shimon had something quite like that. Unfortunately, Shimon's monitor was unplugged and he couldn't see anything. So that's why he didn't steer or anything. So yeah, it's a pity.
Very pity what happened with Shimon Kander. But anyway, let's see if he have a lucky enough to make a very good race too. Not just him, but also other drivers like Scarpelli and Falkenhayn that have a very bad luck in race 1. So you can see that the driver is already joined the grid to starting the formation lap in a few seconds. Very different lineup as we see in the starting position, so that you make all the things more interesting. Looks like, oh, now the guy that will be the pole position arrives to starting the formation lap. Still one car missing, I can see that in the right side.
Two cars.
Yeah, two cars by the way in each side. So maybe they're still doing last preparations in the pits. I don't know because
So there is only
oh,
Oscar Magnani. Oh, no.
oh, in the last second he appeared. That was amazing. So okay, now the formation laps started. Sitting a bit in the front, so that will be the starting lineup for today. So Ivars Luganieks in P1, Nova Makina P2, Victor Silva and Adrian Muzik makes the roll number 2. On P5 is Krzysztof Piszkolen with Caroline Harvey in P6, Emil Media and Alessio Capello behind will be Milko Czechoslovakia in top 10 with by Osama Kennedy. Mark Matthias Whitman in P11 with Ugo Sorge. Top 15 is finished by York Flynn, Errol Dacey, and race 1 winner Charlotte Medley. The Medical Scarpelli starts at P16. P17 will be Krzysztof Sielzinski with Szymon Kander in P18, Heido Kurz, Papa Kurz in P19, and Gio Wong finishes in top 20. Olivier de Molins P21, Jerome Berg P22, Adel Senior P23, and Marco Fanet P23. P25 is ended by Jakub Kozłowski with Samuel Labev P26, Pavish Wiesner P27, and Kyle McManus P28. Pole position race 1, Mikael Falkenhayn P29, Martin Wittberg P30, Alfie P31, and the last tire the radio P9. Not only P24 cars this time, so also Michał Jablonski P33 and James Taylor in P34. So 34 cars for this race. Oh my goodness, a lot of cars. So this will be the 34 cars for the race 2 in Italy.
This is literally recreating Formula 3 here.
Exactly. And we can see the Domenico Scarpelli, local driver, was showing his last preparations. You can see the pole position, Ivars Luganieks, another red car, setting the pole position. But if you want to press the one, is the right tap.
Luganieks. I'm going to say it because yeah, it was. Well, I would call it a racing incident. What happened in race 1, Parabolica between Koritz and Luganieks, but yeah, Luganieks didn't also lift off or brake earlier than yeah. So
So
yeah.
this is the last guy who started is James Taylor. Do not make
Oh,
what happened?
What
Happened? What was that?
What is
Oh my god!
What is going on?
Who is that? We need to check that. Who is that?
It's Mikhail Jablonski.
Oh my god, Miko Jablonski, don't be a monkey. Oh my goodness. And looks like Miko Jablonski is go back to the pits.
And
So
two
the race
people
will
have
start-
left. Two people have left.
We need to check that on replay later. So now let's focus in the start of the race because the red lights will be open in a few seconds. As you can see, 2 lights, 3, 4, 5 lights. And go and look at Nix, I think jump start.
I
He
think
makes a
so,
very
yeah.
bad start. And because of that, he lost everything. Again, the pole position in Italy have the curse. So Victor Silva, Portuguese driving P1, but still, oh my goodness.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What the heck? Break for the P1. And oh, one is off.
It's Luganix, maybe.
Oh. So
It's
already
not Luganix. It's not
One.
Luganix. It's not Luganix.
Oh, it's Guzek. Oh my goodness. Guzek is off on the start. And it's Nova Makina in P1. So Nova Makina makes a very big start. And now he's in the P1 with Victor Silva in P2. And the P3 for now is Caroline Harvey.
Oh! And Caroline is off.
Oh, not anymore. Caroline is P3 as you can see. I curse Caroline, maybe, I don't know.
We have a first retirement. Jakub, now two. Jakub Kozlovski and Marko Fenev. Oh, what is going on here?
Oh my goodness. So Shimon Peder already be in top 10. Well, so Shimon Peder make a very big start to already be in top 10, by the way. Not just him, because Charlotte Magnic, race winner in the first race, is already in P7. She's already P7, by the way. So a lot of people doing a very big start and climbing a lot in the grid, as you can see it. So
And Victor Silva.
So Victor Silva now makes the move against Nova Makina for the lead. But Nova Makina had the slipstream for the next part, so you can see still Nova Makina maybe doing another big dive bomb, destroying the front tires to beat the front again, as you can see.
It's a really good strategy because he knew that Silva is quicker by lap and just used the advantage of the slipstream to stay ahead.
Yeah, you can see
Oh,
Makina.
no.
Makina forgot how to make the lines and lost the place. So Makina is back to the P2 with Victor Silva in P1. And Campiloto is in P3 by now. And Charlotte Manic in the P7 as we were talking before. And that's Shimon Thunder trying to climb now against Sopan. And oh my goodness, look how aggressive it is, Thunder trying to make the move. Is it 3 wide maybe? No, it's just 2. Oh, they touch a bit, but still side by side, still okay. Shimon. He makes the move. Oh my goodness, but they still touch a lot, but he makes the move in the end. So Shimon Thunder now in P8 in front of Shimon Thunder. Again, Kert.
Yeah.
So maybe again we'll see Shimon Thunder against Charlotte during this race. And let's see Makina again fighting against Victor Silva for the P1, as you can see. Oh my goodness! So it looks, I see a strategy here, and by the way, Campiloto now trying to use that advantage. But looks like they are waiting for someone to be in the front because they want the slipstream, as you can see it. Because Makina has the chance to overtake, but it's like they don't want it. They just want the slipstream.
Yeah, slipstream works really well here, but in the corners it's really bad because you don't have any grip in the tires, and you think basically your tires are completely wear in the front. So yeah, in corners it's not good, but in straights it's really effective. As Nova Makina now, yeah,
Oh my goodness.
goes for the move.
Another dive bomb by Nova Makina, and this
Oh.
time, oh my goodness, Nova Makina. But he makes the move, so now Nova Makina in P1 with Victor Silva in P2. And
As
Campiloto
Luganiec.
And
As
by the way,
Luganiec is in pits.
Yeah, something happened with Luganiec. It's not. It's like the people that start in the pole today don't have the best of the luck.
Oh!
And Victor Silva have a bad luck, but Campiloto use that as advantage and now leading the race. So the driver for Thailand, unless we take her Campiloto, is leading the race in Italy today. And by the way, we have a very big battle behind for the P6. So you can see, I think it's Meja Manic soldiering under have a fearsome battle behind, because we can see a lot of cars near to each other and still to make a move. I think that's Soppen and try to make a move against Daisy in a Scary behind, as you can see. And by the way, Alessio Capigoto is still battling against Novo Makina. Novo Makina don't give up. He's just there. He's just there trying to make the move all the time. All the time he leads and make a mistake, and leads and make a mistake, but still there. That's amazing by Makina, by the way. And by the way, something happened behind. I don't know what happened.
Ugo Sergio fell. Yeah, he's falling still. So.
By the way, Ugo Papakuris in pits, so not the best of luck for Kuris as well. And now Makina again for the lead, and dive bomb again, a very piercing dive bomb, breaking very late. Now this time he makes the apex very well and leads the race again. But Campigoto is near that. Still have the slipstream, probably will make the move, maybe. Victor Silva is still there. And by the way, Charlotte Manny is 6 right now. So maybe we can see in a few laps the fastest drivers from the race one be there for the battle for the win as well. And Campigoto cannot make the move now against Makina. So Makina will make they are very near each other. So
Wittmann spun around. And the
Makina makes a mistake. Makes a mistake, but
and Makina's off again.
2 mistakes in the last was by Makina, but Campigoto for some way controls the car and leading the race.
And now Knani is in the battle.
Oh my goodness, but now Knani, oh no!
Knani's off. Knani's spun around onto the racing.
Oh my goodness, Kinani almost make a big pileup because of the battle with Novo Makina. Novo Makina is like a fucking train, because he's involved in everything, but nothing happens with him. What happens with people around him. And now
Osama Knani is retired now.
Yeah, beaten by Knani. And by the way, Novo Makina, the big truck Makina, again defending the place. And oh my goodness, the battle also for the other places. You can see Charlotte Manning. Oh, he's a 3 wide. Oh,
They want to go 4 wide.
oh, almost a 4 wide. Charlotte Manning tries to make the move, and she did it. Incredible by Charlotte Manning. Yeah, ready in P5. But Shimon Kander also very opportunistic and being the P4 right now. So both drivers, again, that was bad for the P1. The race one is already heading again. And we can see Victor Silva against Novo Makina, and Victor Silva not finding space. But Makina makes a very bad line, and Victor Silva probably will use advantage of that. I don't think so. First last one, let's see. Makina outside, too much space.
As now Kander is P4 already.
Yes, Kander's before incredible race by Shimon Kander. And by the way, Kander now trying to make the advantage of that, but he needs to be careful because Makina is dangerous, and Victor Silva as well. And Victor Silva tries still to make the move against Makina, we can see. So it's very difficult to Kander make two. So he needs to be careful because that can be very dangerous. And but at the same, oh my goodness, Makina again is another mistake. But now
They're going 4 wide, really.
Oh my goodness, I don't want to see that. That's very dangerous.
What is going on?
Oh my goodness, Charlotte Manning tried to dribbles. They hit. Oh my goodness, almost a big pileup in the end. I think it was Daisy that has the bad luck. Charlotte Manning becomes the winner of this battle in an incredible way. We need to see that back in the replay because what she did was amazing. And now she battled against Victor Silva for the P2, but I don't think Victor Silva has the pace to battle against Charlotte Manning. So maybe we can see a double win today by Charlotte Manning. That was amazing what she did on the parabolic. Was incredible by Charlotte Manning. So you can see again Charlotte Manning battling for the places. This is Josh Flynn. So we tried to see what happened before, but it looks like we cannot find it at the moment. Is a
The replay system is not working again.
Yeah. So let's go back to the race. So Alessio Campigotto, driver for Thailand with an Italian name, is leading the race with 3.9 seconds of difference by Charlotte Manning that wins the race 1. But we still have a very fierce battling for other places. As you can see, Camille Meja trying to find a space against Nova Machina that is a fucking truck in the front of everyone. So Victor Silva, as you can see now, using the slipstream to try to make a move against Manic. Manic don't have a problem with that, as you can see, still defending well, but Victor Silva has a slipstream, so probably Victor Silva will overtake Charlotte for the next corner, perhaps. But that's not good for Manic because, by the way, Campigotto with the fastest lap of the race with a 41.2, already putting time. That's not good for Charlotte if she wants to win the race again. She needs to starting to avoid the battle against other drivers and try to find a gap to starting to doing flying light over flying lights. And by the way, Shimon Kander already doing moves, but Nova Machina don't give up as always, so he will try something same as Camille Schmidt that will try something, as you can see, because his slipstream is too strong. Oh my god, but Camille do not have space. Let's see what will happen. Nova Machina breaks very late. Oh, again he touched, but in the end he do not have the best luck, as we can see. So Camille Schmidt wins a place, and there's so many drivers.
Kander is around! Kander is around!
Oh no! And a big pile because someone go back to the turn. Oh my goodness! Oh no!
And Kander is missing a wheel.
And basically Kander's out of the race, as we
Rodrigo.
can see.
Rodrigo, you feared this. Kander again drifted and the rear just lost grip and just spun around.
The thing is, I don't think he made the mistake. I think it was Schmieger that touched him. We need to see the replay,
What a gap.
but I have the feeling that Camille Schmieger touched him in the last move and he lost the control because of that. A very pity for him because he was doing a so very good race. By the way, Campigotto again with the fastest lap of the race. He's flying because he felt the smell of dangers that is Charlotte Manning if he choose, so he's starting to make fine lap over fine lap to avoiding Charlotte Manning being near. And Charlotte Manning, by the way, is already a gap 1 second behind Victor Silva, so maybe we can see now Charlotte Manning start flying in the track, and even better for the P10 between Bird. Oh my goodness, and that was good for Isner that now in P9 and senior in P10. Oh my goodness, the people very aggressive, but avoid that. With slipstream you need to brake a bit earlier because you can touch the guy in front of you.
Yeah.
As you can see, Camille Schmidt, P6 right now. Survived after the pilot the lap before, as we see.
As Hamish Schiesener is falling down like a rock in the leaderboard.
Oh, that's not good. As you can see, that luck by Isner. Probably a big mistake or a bad battle, I don't know. Looks like not the best day for drivers, and you can see Matthias Wittmann without front wing, so something big happened behind. Because Wittmann is without the front wing. By the way, the gap now between Mendik and Campigotto is 3.9 seconds, so Mendik is starting to push a bit more than Campigotto, and showing that with the lap, the fastest lap of the race, a 14.9 by Charlotte Mendik. The lap 9 of 11, I don't think she has that much time to take off this big gap, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Campigotto's made the fastest lap before Menning, and that was 1:41.2, and now you saw Menning doing a 40.9, so like 3/10 per lap maybe. Gaining Menning, then yeah, it's not doable.
By the way, a battle for the P10 between three drivers, as you can see. Jerome Bird, Guzik, and Jiwoo Woon in P12. Incredible by the Korean driver. And by the way, Jerome Bird tries to defend place against Guzik, and looks like Jiwoo Woon also trying to take a cut of that as well. But he do not find the space, and Bird is still in top 10. Oh, what a race by Jiwoo Woon, the Korean driver, improving every race he did in academy. That's very good to see it. By the way, Taylor, that starting the last place, also P13. Not bad by Taylor, by the way.
Eyes on also the battle for P3 because Scarpelli and Silva's gap was like 2+ seconds last lap, and now it's 1.5. So Domenico could catch him, but really he needs to go Ayrton Senna for that.
That's Domenico Spaghetti, I mean Scarpelli. Oh, someone hitting the wall.
Yoon.
Oh no, cannot be him. Oh, that's pity. He was doing so well, but had the bad luck in DNF. Oh, that's.
I would like to see what happened.
That's way a battle for the P8, as you can see, Zlatan against Senior. Oh, Senior! Very hard braking, as you can see, locks the tires very well, destroyed the tires in the braking, but still in P8, still in front of Soler. Let's see if we can find on the replay what happened with Jiwoo Woon.
Yeah.
It looks like the replay system today is not helping us.
As Scarpelli has made the fastest lap now, 140.6. Oh, enters contact. And Slavev almost spun.
Not bad drift by Slavev, as you can see, but that now costs him a lot because now Berg again doing a lot of pressure behind Slavev.
Don't know.
We are sleeping about Scarpelli because we don't see Scarpelli badly. In the end, he's already before, already near to the podium. So very nice comeback race by Scarpelli.
Yeah, there is only 1 second and one lap to go, so all to play for.
Yeah, and by the way, what a race by Campigoto, because the gap between Manic do not increase. It's basically 5 seconds, the gap between Campigoto and Charlotte Manic. What a race by Campigoto. And by the way, we are in the final lap of the race, as you can see in the onboard with Scarpelli.
Also the parabolic. And there's contact.
Oh, no! Jerome Burgess still control the car, but lost a lot of places, as you can see. With a battle against Slavev that also lost him a lot. Now he's in E16. I think Slavev lost him something in the car.
Yeah, Slavev's slowest run.
Yeah. And by the way, James Taylor tried to make a top 10 after starting P34. And oh my god, he locks the front brakes. But still there, still trying to make a move against Sopanen, but Sopanen blocks very well. But still have another time for James Taylor. James Taylor that's starting P34, already in P11. What amazing! Look how many places he climbed to have now a chance to finish in the top 10 maybe. Looks like James Taylor again with a very hard braking, but not find a space against Sopanen. Sopanen blocks very well. So let's go back quickly to Campigoto because I believe he's already in the sector 3 of the track. Yeah, he is. He's finishing. What an amazing race by the driver from Thailand. That has an Italian name, but it's not Italian. It's from Thailand. So Alessio Campigoto making now the Parabolica to finish what amazing performance he did in the race 2. He did well, he controlled well, and now he is a new winner. Alessio Campigoto wins the race 2 in Monza. Amazing performance, and by the way, what amazing performance as well as Charlotte Manic and Domenico don't have the chance to make the podium, but still before, probably very proud of the comeback race he did. And you can see Adam Guzik now in P9. Looks like Guzik survived it after. And James Taylor in P10. James Taylor, that is starting P34, makes the top 10. That was amazing. Looks like, oh my goodness, what a big crash. looks like Soppanen is not the sportsmanship guy because he don't like it. And James Taylor kick his ass, being in the top 10 after starting P34.
Yeah, what a race. We didn't see it, but yeah, Soppanen was not clearly happy with that.
By the way, I see in the commentary Alessandro Maggio tal Campigotto home win with Italian flag, but Campigotto driving for Thailand in GPVWC, so we need to ask him to make the
Which
make the
nationality is he really? So.
Yeah, he is really Thai. His name is Italian. Yeah, his name is Italian, but he's not Italian, Alessandro Maggio. So by the way, that was the race today, and you can see the people still having fun.
Maybe it's Alessandro Maggio, but with a second name.
Yeah, that might be the second name. By the way, very deep in by Campigotto. Let's see. And that's Luka Nix that finishing P20, starts in the pole position. Looks like it was not the best day today for people that start in the pole position.
Yeah, seems like there is a black plague going around with these pole sitters.
Exactly. So let's go back for the. So that was the result for today. So Alessio Campigotto, driver from Thailand, finished with P1, winning the race one. Charlotte Manic again in the podium, this time with the P2. Victor Silva P3. Domenico Scarpelli in P4 at a very good comeback race. Nova Makina in P5, Camille Major P6, Josh Free P7, Adrian Senior P8, Adam Buzik P9, and James Taylor in P10 after starting P34. So the top 20 is Juho Checo-Soppanen in P11, Jerome Berg P12, Martin Rydberg in P13, Caroline Harvey in P14, Hamish Isner P15, Olivier Demoyens P16, Samuel Lavie P17, Mark Matthias Whitman P18, Papa Kuritz, Kaito Kuritz in P19, and Ivers Loganieks in P20. Jiwoo Woon P21, Krzysztof Pieszkolen P22, Shimon Kander P23, Elo Bugdaisi. So this is, by the way, is a DNF. So Bugdaisi have a DNF, Kinani, Kyle McManus, Hugo Sorzo, Alf Denley, Krzysztof Sieslinski, Michał Jablonski. And also the other DNFs was, because we have more drivers, so Marco Fanev and Jakub Kozlov. Looks like two drivers don't start the race, and just 32 drivers starting in the end. So James Taylor in the end starting for P32. So that was the race. Let's go to the interview. So let's start the interview. Race winner in the first race, and also podium in the race 2. That is Charlotte Manic. So there it is. We have a talk with the race winner in race 1, podium race 2, Charlotte Manic. Hello, Charlotte. Congratulations for your win and also podium in the race 2. Tell to us how difficult it was the race in your point of view, and what an amazing performance you did today.
Thank you very much. It was I enjoyed this weekend so much. It is one of the greatest, I think, moments in my sim racing career so far. Starting off race 1, I had an amazing start. I see some people lose their heads behind me, and I'm like, okay, I'm suddenly in a shot for a win. And I knew Simon Kander was quick, so I kind of had in my I told him as well, I have to keep my head down. I have to play it smart, and that is the only way I could win this race, because on pure pace there was no chance for me to be able to win the race. So I just played it pure strategically, sit behind him in the slipstream for a bit, waiting for my chance, and just play it smart, because I didn't have it on pace to stay ahead and break away from the slipstream. So it is that was race 1. We eventually we were fighting, and he was behind me, got a slight touch on my rear. Not too sure what happened. I have to look for the replay for that. And then I saw him go off in the mirror. I'm not too sure what happened. I feel like if you're the car behind and you touch someone in the rear, it's usually the fault of the person who touched. So yeah, it's my opinion on it. But it has been such a fun weekend, I have to say. For race 2, starting P15. Yeah, it's something completely different from one moment to be in the front of the grid, one moment to be mid back. But yeah, we did a lot of what I did in race 1, just being smart, try to get the most overtakes done at the start, and we did that. Drove to the front, and when I was finally in P2, kind of comfortably tried to catch the leader. He was too far away. I had the pace to catch up, but I had a bit of issues with lag spike, so I lost like a second in one lap or something, and after that I was like, yeah, I can't catch him. If I did catch him, it was only like a few tenths. So yeah, it's difficult to catch someone, but still P2, and it's been an amazing result for the weekend. I have so many people to thank. Obviously, Checo, Jack, Alice Stone, Caitlin. Yeah, it's just Edward Hunter as well. Everyone for just giving me the support I need, and Alessandro Maggio as well for helping me with setup work. And it's just, yeah, it's without them I couldn't have been here, without their trust in me. So yeah, it means a lot to be able to stand here. I was crying when I was over the line. So yeah, it's such an amazing weekend, and to finally be a GPVWC winner in any class is just so great. So it's been a good weekend. Let's say that.
Thank you for your interview, Charlotte.
No worries.
I hope the best of luck for you, and good that you have fun today. By the way, about what happened with Kander, he have a issue with his monitor. That's why he's
Okay.
stopping.
Okay.
But congrats for your performance today. We're very happy for that. And so let's talk now about with the other drivers after talk with the race winner Charlotte. Let's talking with Domenico, because Domenico did a very good comeback race. So
Hello.
that's Domenico Spaghetti. Oh, I mean Scarpelli.
Hello. I
So
knew you would have
Scarpelli.
said that.
So what happened in the race 1, Scarpelli? Because we see that you have an issue, technical.
That's actually a good question. I don't know what happened because literally all the day I've been on Discord screen sharing our factor, never had problems, even like qualifying practice, warm up, all of those sessions. And then like in lap 1 it froze for some reason. I don't have any clue. I don't know if it's related to my PC, to my Wi-Fi, or maybe to the server. But I think I can't do anything about that. I'm more surprised that somehow I didn't get like the anti-collide like that. Because if I would have got that, maybe there wouldn't have been that carnage. But I don't know what happened to our factor in that moment.
Oh. And by the way, about race 2, we see that you make a very good comeback, almost picking the podium, but in the end you do not have the time to doing that. But how was for you, in your point of view, in race 2 after all the
It was
the
a chaotic race. Like it was fun. Like I'm happy with the comeback I made from P16 to P4. Maybe one more lap and I would have got Victor, but I have to say that he did a great race. But there have been a lot of crashes in race 2. Somehow I avoided all of them. I had a crash in the first lap at the Rohtjarv chicane because a guy just blocked like the runoff. So I go and take the runoff and I get damage from that. But luckily that was really light damage. Then I had a bit of banging wheels with Mark, I think it was, or Jerome, I'm not sure. It was a blue car. And after that, I was just pushing constantly, hoping to get P3, but I got really close to it. I definitely take both fastest laps from these races.
By the way, Kurt, do you want to apologize Domenico for curse him in race 1, and also for putting ketchup in your pizza and breaking spaghetti?
Yeah, these are so false facts. So yeah, Rodrigo is talking shit about me, but yeah.
Language. You're streaming.
Rodrigo also said some curse words, so don't tell me.
Oh god.
But yeah,
Will you get
congrats.
sacked now?
I hope not.
By the way, thank you for your interview, Domenico. Best of luck for you for the next rounds.
Thanks. I'll expect a comeback from someone. Not me, but the surname is maybe the same. Maybe, I don't know.
Good.
I-
So let's talking now with the next one. Let's talking with the guy that impressed us in the race too. He started in the
Hello.
last place in the race too and finished in the top 10. James Taylor. James
Yeah,
Taylor,
what's good?
what an amazing race two you did.
I know.
Tell to us how it was in your point of view.
Honestly, from the start, I knew that this race was just going to be crazy. Going into the first corner, there was already like just a massive like pile up in front of me. So I've like went clean around the outside of like 6 other people. Then pretty much for me, it was just driving as smooth as possible. I was making sure that I could make it to the end whilst avoiding all the incidents. I went for like really not so risky moves and made sure that I avoided trouble. I could tell from just how people were racing, it was just like a rental cart race, to be honest. It was just mad.
And also I want to how it was your reaction when after you crosses the line to finishing top 10 you
Honestly,
had that big hit by Sopan.
yeah. Yeah, it was a fun race by him. Honestly, he was giving me a run for my money. By the end of the race, I could genuinely feel the tyres were just gone. Honestly, I was just understeer through like the 2 Lesmos, and I was just struggling to hang on to it. Honestly, he is such an excellent driver. It's a shame that he got taken out. But yeah, honestly, for like a first race, absolutely amazing. Honestly, it's probably the most fun I've had on sim racing in a while. But yeah, I can't lie. If like the dirty drivers could just like calm down a bit, and I reckon it'll be even more fun with like more clean racing. But yeah, it was fun.
So that was James Taylor, guys, a name to be remembered. Thank you for the interview, James. Best of luck
Yeah.
for you for the next rounds.
See you guys.
Yes, that was James Taylor. So let's talk with more drivers. So we have now Juho
There you
Sopanen.
go.
So that's Juho Sopanen that have a lot of battles against Matthias Wittmann race 1, and in race 2 he was battling against James Taylor for the last place. So tell to us your point of view about your performance today, Juho.
My performance today would have been worthy of a podium. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I'm sorry for James on the finish line, but we had a hell of a battle. I was giving him a run of his money, and of course, race 1 was going really good. Of course, Mark was doing some of his own things, which is genuinely not unusual, and everything was going fine until this. He just decided to turn in, and I just spun around. And of course, I want to give a big shout out to Charlotte Manning for that great victory. As I call it, redemption for her. And second race, I was really on shot for something here, since I saw Shimon Kanda and Camille battling, but of course they were racing like they were in their first go-kart race, of course, and it was not acceptable from my point of view. And Shimon took me out. I was trying to rejoin, and I was taken out again. But either way, I guess a better race than last race. Could have been better, but hey, it is what it is. Academy is Academy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Juho Sopanen talking about his race today. I hope the best of luck for you.
Yep.
You did well.
Thank you. I also want to say thank you to the people that have been supporting me for the last few days, and yeah, hopefully I can get something in Hungary, and yeah, thanks for everyone, and thanks to the commentators for commentating this race. This was such a crazy race. I apologize, but yeah, Great race.
Yes, thank you, Juho. So that was Juho's opponent. Let's talk. We have three more drivers to talk in. So now is Adrian Senior that finished in top 10 race 2. Hello, Adrian. Good to have you here. Talk to us about your point of view about your race
Ye-
today, in your opinion.
Yeah,
Allow.
thank you. It's great to be here, honestly. Like after my abysmal race 1, I honestly don't know what even happened there, but let's just not talk about that. However, for in race 2, I just, kept it cool, stayed out of trouble, and yeah.
Good, good, Adrian. You have something more to talk, or that's it?
Honestly, I just want to say shout out to James, shout out to everyone I raced, Samuel, um, Domenico, all those people. Like it's great to be racing with you guys, and I will definitely be back for the next race.
That's nice. So thank you for interview, Adrian. Hope you have the best of luck for the next round.
Yes, thank you.
That was Adrian Senior. Let's talk with the guy that started in the pole position in the race show, but was cursed by Kert Rohtjarv, unfortunately. That was Avers Luganiek. So hello, Avers.
Hello.
Talk to us.
Can you hear me? Yes.
What happened in the race show, especially with the bad start, and also that move in the final lap of the race one, also that makes you be in the pole position. Talk to us your point of view of both. We want to hear.
Sure. Like this is like my first ever like academy race ever. I think it was very interesting. Like my first ever race. I went. It for me the racing I think was quite clean from my point of view until the last lap in the last turn, of course, where I had an accident with Kaido Kuritz, where I kind of became slightly hated, but I got pole position in the end, and I was like, it felt dirty to be honest. I don't know if I should have kept it, but I guess it was decided that I should keep it, and I just started the race in pole position, and then after that, I just dropped to like P20 because of course I'm still a new driver. I'm not perfect. I'm kind of bad at it. That I can admit. And also I had an accident. Like I don't remember what lap it was, but I had an accident. I lost my front wing, and that basically pushed me to the back of the grid. So I could not really get any good positions anymore. But at the end, I let Kaido, the guy I had a collision with in the first race at the very end, passed. Well, it was kind of a very small battle, but he won in the end. So yeah, I ended on P20, he ended in P19, and the rest were basically NFs. So yeah, I guess I'm happy with my first ever race. It was interesting.
Yeah, not bad for a first race. Pity you have some bad luck in the start of the race too, but it is what is. What matters is your experience and improves track by track. Let's say that.
Yeah, I think I'll become better. Thank you for the interview. It was very nice, and thank you for commentating the race and everything. It was very good from my point of view. So yeah,
Thank you.
have a good day.
Have the best of luck for the next round. So that was Luganiek talking with us. So last driver to talk with us is Kyle McManus. So hello, Kyle. Talk to us.
Hello.
What happened, Kyle?
Crashed.
Why you crashed?
Skill issue.
Okay.
He's like one of the basic Finnish guys, just having one word answers. I like
Yeah.
it.
No.
Anyway, Kyle, do you want to talk something more?
Yeah, with the waffle.
finishing? It was a waffle.
All right.
It was a waffle, not awful. It was waffle.
The waffle. Right. So basically, yeah, I was racing, yeah, and I crashed, yeah. And I went into the pits. I went too fast in the pits. I had to go back in the pits because I went too fast in the pits. And then
I retired after that, yeah. And then race 2, I lost a wing. Tried to race, and then crashed again.
That's
Pretty dominant, to be
unfortunate.
honest. That's pretty dominant.
That looks like it was a very good race.
It was.
It
Went
was.
well. Should have been P1, but I was robbed.
I feel a sense of sarcasm here.
No,
Yes.
not at all.
Thanks for your interview, Mr. McManus. Hope you have best of luck for the next
No
round.
problem. Anytime.
Yes, thank you. So that was the interview for today. Unfortunately, Academy Series just be back in the end of the month in Hungary for a very exciting race in the track of Hungaroring. Hope you guys enjoying the broadcast today, also on the race. I thank you first, Edward Hunter, for helping us in the start of the broadcast. I thanks my Padawan Kert Rohtjarv for not breaking spaghetti and not put ketchup in pizza. And I see you soon, guys, for the next round in Hungary. See you guys. Thank you, everyone.
See you soon.